Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 in our 8 Ages of Rome series. We managed to pull things out from the ditch, so to speak, with that crash bug last episode. So hopefully we'll get through another 25 minutes, and then another 25, and then another 25, and then we will hopefully win the game. That's kind of what we're going for right now. Let's go for steam power. 7 turns away. We're going to get access to coal in the ironclad. And in Rome, we have the option of getting some additional units underway. Tell you what, we need inquisitors first and foremost. So let's yes, hang on. Let's have a look at religion. Oh yeah, the ring's already there. I don't know what I'm looking for. So we've already had an inquisitor do their work on Cilium. So let's go ahead and send our inquisitors towards the other nearby cities that need help. We also have this one going down to pay London a visit. Let's go ahead and remove heresy. Boom. Now, of course, this does not make London a Latin pagan city just yet, because the majority of the population needs to be following the city, but now there are no other religions present. So I'm going to need to remove Catholicism from Ostia so there's no pressure from anyone else. I really want to purify this entire area with this Inquisition that we're running. So, on that note, actually, can I buy an Apostle yet? Nope, 230 Faith. I think that's what I was going to do last turn, and I spaced. So, we need to make sure we get that done, because an Apostle can help us improve our religion. So, Rome could use... Yeah, let's go for the Military Academy. Another production bonus in the center of the territory would be a good thing. I'm going to buy the Temple in Ravenna. And could I potentially buy anything else? No, but I can get a meeting house set up now that we have Latin paganism back in place. So let's go for that. Yep, let's improve that tile. Our new city of Anzio is being built around. We need to get a farm set up there, don't we? In those flatlands. Cleopatra, you're going to give me Mercury, which I think I already have. I was trading some with Spain. I don't know why it's not showing here. That's not really a lot, and I'm giving up... I mean, I have extras of these, but I don't want to open my borders to you, so no. Sorry, Cleopatra. You're just going to have to deal with the fact that you said that you liked me and that you wanted to be friends, and that's just good enough for me. Because I don't like you that much, to be brutally honest. Okay, 2 more envoys. Let's go ahead and put 1 more envoy in Geneva, because it looks like we might have some competition there. And then... screw it. Let's just do another one in Geneva. Okay, now... trader. Trader in Ravenna, no less. Tell you what, trade with Amsterdam. Lots of gold. Let's make these notifications go away. There we go. And one thing I mentioned the last turn is that we could be definitely very close to declaring war on India. I think I'm going to wait until this encampment is done in Hattusa before we do, because that's really going to help us take Calcutta quickly. So we got to cruise through the next 12 turns, which we'll maybe do in this episode, maybe not, we'll see. Remove heresy. Okay, so Sabratha no longer has any other religions in it, nor does Cirta. Latin paganism has taken control. Very good, which means Sabratha should fall pretty quickly. Yeah, intense pressure. It's a big city. So we need to get some missionaries. But before even that happens, we need an apostle, which we don't quite have enough faith for this turn, so we'll have to do it next turn. That way we can improve Latin paganism. Again, I have been remiss in improving religion. I am atrociously behind in getting additional beliefs evangelized for Latin paganism. And just like in Civ 5, beliefs are first come, first serve. So the fact that other religions exist in the game right now means that some of the best ones may indeed have already been taken. Alright, let's go ahead and buy an apostle. I don't think I can use him right away. No, I can't. Of course not. Why would I think such a silly thing? Let's, tell you what. Let's make sure our income stays rock solid. I'm going to build a bank in Cirta. And we have a trader here. Seville looks like the best. A little bit of a production bonus as well as a gold yield and a boost to a bunch of other yields. Okay, now looks like they're We've got some German apostles nearby, don't we? Of course we do. Alright, now we can actually do pretty well against them as an Inquisitor, I think. But it doesn't seem like that combat is going to be all that powerful. See, we're getting +5 combat from Theocracy, plus 35 friendly territory. So we're getting a huge combat bonus, but their base strength is much higher. So the Inquisitor is in fact stronger than the Apostle, but there are 4 Apostles nearby. So I'll tell you what, why don't you just come up here to Zukabar and clear out that new little hint of paganism that's occurred up there. Make yourself more useful there. Meanwhile, these guys, I'll tell you to come down to Serta. Actually, that was kind of back to front. I should have sent them up there and then brought these guys down here. I'm hoping these guys move away. But yeah, these apostles... Ugh. We have a religious war on our hands. Bitch, 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 bitch. That's all you can do at this point. If you want to declare war, go right ahead. Bring it on, Mbanza Congo. Or, no, I'm sorry, that's your capital's name. Your name is Mvemba Anazinga, right? Is that it? Yes. Okay, so this apostle's ready to go. Let's evangelize belief with him. Choose production. Londinium needs a couple things. Tell you what, let's purchase the armory. And then let's go ahead and go for the ancient walls. Choose belief. There's actually more choices than I thought there would be. Your religion's pressure never drops due to losses in theological combat. Yup. That way, anything that they do in the area is not going to affect me, and Latin paganism would be much firmer. Alright, so... Yep, let's confirm, and then in another couple turns, we'll get another apostle and do the same thing again, while there are still so many great beliefs to choose from. I'm surprised that there are so many. Let's trade with Toronto. It's weird that there's an Egyptian city named Toronto. Alright, let's just cleanse this city real quick. Alright, Hattusa has been purged. What else is going on? Yeah, they're trying over here in Puteoli. Let's bring our units over here and remove heresy. If you're wondering why it said that would be a 2-turn move and then I moved in 1 turn, that has to do with the changes to movement that 8 Ages of Rome makes, and you never know, that might even be one of the things that was causing, or not 8 Ages of Rome, but 8 Ages of Pace. That might be one of the things that was causing the crashes, but... Let's go to the next turn. Oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? Spain! Refuse. Now I'm gonna have to go to war with Spain again over this nonsense. What is this? Why? Why? Just because it was a viable spot? That doesn't make any sense to me. The AI should not do that. It's a pet peeve of mine. Sorry if my reaction seems extreme, but I am obviously quite passionate about that particular kind of settling. It doesn't make any sense. That is not within your coherent territory. You don't have a chance of expanding. Knock it off. All right, let's go for another art museum here, so we can have access to more. No, not art museum. Archaeological museum. There we go. Access to more words. Come to me. Archaeologists. Those. Speaking of archaeologists, our first one's going to be done in 3 turns, and the encampment's going to be done in 9 turns. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Don't let me just complain about it endlessly. I'm happy to have a discussion with you guys. I actually would like to hear some different thoughts, different perspectives maybe on...
mistake that people make when trying to design something completely foolproof is to underestimate the ingenuity of complete fools.
Okay, that's actually a pretty good quote. All right, so we have civil engineering now. So we're going to get the extra production towards builders, and newly trained builders gain 2 extra build actions. And then, of course, the production bonus towards industrial wonders. So, I don't know. We're really getting a lot of nice gold bonuses right now. So I'm going to wait to implement either of those policies. But anyway, yes, I would love to hear your thoughts on AI settlement policies. I've particularly complained about the way that the AI needs to be more aware of what they have done to the player. Like, for instance, if they have forward settled the crap out of me and I declare on a city that is clearly within my eminent domain, all of the AIs in the world shouldn't get furious with me. That's one point that I made. But this is different. This is just basic settlement policy decision making on the part of the AI. What are your thoughts on this? Is there a justified reason for the AI to behave this way other than to be a nuisance? And do you think it should be changed? Let me know what your feelings are on it. All right, so Rome. We could build the Great Zimbabwe, and that would help us with the ability to... Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's do the Great Zimbabwe. It's going to take 12 turns, but if we start work on that, then once that's in place, we'll have more of a justification for getting rid of our gold policies and implementing one of those nice new civic policies. Civic policies. I can't talk. That we just got. Let's go for a military academy. We are 8 turns away from the encampment, and more or less 8 turns away from declaring war on Hattusa. Also, I've got a lot of gold, and I think I've got some units that I can upgrade if I remember correctly. Still makes me nervous, though, because I'm still catching up with some things that I... Even though we're past the point of where the game crashed previously, I'm catching up with certain things that I had accomplished in the previous playthrough, and it's like, when's the bottom going to fall out, you know? Which of these actions that I'm taking is the trigger? Your progress towards Scorched Earth has advanced considerably. I remember getting that. All right. This builder down in Londinium, you've been there for a while, haven't you? Oh, I have a dig site down there. I knew about that. I just forgotten about it. I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and build a mine over there. I need more amenities in Londinium. Okay, so we're going to need to do something there soonish. Claim great person. John Rockefeller. Let's recruit him. All right. Can I do anything here? Not just yet. Ravenna doesn't really need anything per se. Tell you what, just do campus research grants for 8 turns. All right, now this is a bit more of an interesting choice. Let's go ahead and buy another builder, first and foremost. And then at the same time, I need to get a district set up here. And we have some... ooh, hang on. Let me mark that so I don't forget about it. It's right next to my city, so it's hard to forget, but territory's starting to get pretty spread out, so got one mark there as well. And also, there's another one right here, actually. Let's do that. And another one. This whole area is quite rich with ruins. And another one. Dig shite. Almost typed it with an X there. Okay, what should we build here? Build the bath for extra housing and amenities. That would go in place of that, though. We build a harbor way out here. Yeah, let's do that. That way, the territory has more time to develop, and I'm not having to develop one of these tiles. So let's buy this. And it's actually a +1 gold tile, so let's get a harbor set up there. It's a good distance away from Anzio, but that's one of the beautiful things about the district system, is you don't have to have harbors in... you don't have to have coastal cities to have harbors anymore. All right, let's trade with... Where were you trading to? Is there no way to see that? That would be nice. Internal trade routes are looking pretty good too, aren't they? Go ahead and trade with St. Petersburg. Get that production bonus. Okay, and then John Rockefeller. Grants 1 oil, a strategic resource. Your trade routes gain +2 gold free strategic resource improved by the destination city. Okay, so hang on. That's a bonus resource. Strategic resources are, I think, red. And luxury are purple. Zugabar has 1. Ravenna has none. There's really not a good city that has multiples. There's really not. I mean, I guess what I could do is I could go to the city view. Hang on. Yeah, this doesn't tell me anything actually. View reports. Resources. Okay, hang on. I can minimize these at least. And look only at strategic resources. Mercury is a luxury resource. Iron is strategic, so there's some in Londinium. Horses in Zucabar. Cocoa. Psyllium, Osteo. Yeah, there's just not a lot of overlap. Yeah, there's very little use for Rockefeller here. Okay, well, you know what? We're just going to use him for that oil. Done. Alright, so we got that oil. Because he's Rockefeller, I guess. Alright, so Serta's been converted back because of all these apostles. In another 2 turns, I'll be able to get an apostle of my own, which will hopefully help
Science
make them
owes
weaker.
more to the steam engine than the steam engine owes to science.
Is that so? Alright, so we've got a couple new sources of coal. One which is already being mined. Okay, good. And the other of which is not. Yep, right there. So we need a builder up there. It's going to take a few turns, too. Open the tech tree, and let's go to... Let's go ahead and go for flight. 6 turns. Get some airplanes. Get ready to kick India's butt. Alright, let's move some units down here because we've got to get ready for that very confrontation. Oh, that's got some unimproved iron there, too. Not that we need it. We've already got our 2 requisite iron, but an additional would be good for trading. India's probably going to notice what I'm doing. Probably. Maybe not. Okay, good. Settlers arrived. Kume has been founded. And what can we purchase here? Let's go ahead and purchase the watermill so we get the production bonus. And then let's just build the granary. How about that? Go to the next turn. Awesome. Now we're going to have access to another apostle, which should hopefully help us against this German onslaught. A spy from Empire of Congo was captured while stealing a tech boost. Yeah, they're having a lot more trouble converting cities now that Latin paganism is as strong as it is. Let's have another look at it. Yeah, Ravenna is starting to gain some additional followers, so we need another Inquisitor in Ravenna. Serta definitely needs to be purged. Okay, but it looks like we have our first... We have Clotho, our very first archaeologist. So, speaking of archaeologists, where's our first dig site we need to send you to? We've got them all marked on the map. Let's go to the one that's solidly in our territory. Okay, we also need to build an apostle, so let's do that. We need to buy an apostle, rather. Psyllium needs... God, just go for another builder is what I'm tempted to do. Just keep building cities. I'll tell you what, let's go for a musketman. Just because I am getting ready to do some fighting, so we want to have these units. We want to have a pretty nice army ready to go. All right, we'll put you on alert status. Yeah, Indy's going to get suspicious real quick. Okay, let's improve that tile. And the next turn, we will be able to improve our religion, and hopefully there'll still be lots of good choices for us. That's my personal wish. Whether or not it will be granted is another question entirely. Will you allow us to establish an embassy in your capital? Sure. At this point, I really have no wish to fight you again. I'm more interested in fighting India and then Spain. Good God, I can't believe they settled a city right there. Just goes to show you that you really do have to lock down every tile you could possibly want as soon as possible, or the AI in Civ 6 or 5 is just going to take everything that you could possibly ever want. Ugh. Alright, so one more turn, that'll be ready. You! Evangelize belief. Excellent. Alright, so... choices. Papal primacy. Type bonuses from city-states following your religion are 50% more powerful. Each campus or commercial hub district in a city following this religion provide +1 science or +1 gold, respectively. That's pretty nice. +2 faith for every city following this religion and other civilizations and city-states. +1 gold for every 4 followers of this religion. +1 culture for every 5 followers of this religion and other civilizations. Seems like stewardship is probably the most useful. Type bonuses from city-states following your religion are 50% more powerful. All the rest of them have to do with gaining followers. 3 of them have to do with gaining followers in other city-states or civilizations, which I'm not necessarily interested in doing. I just want to have my civilization protected from Germany's nonsense. So, yeah, stewardship. Confirm. It's not the best, but it's what I'm going with. That's just the way it is. Alright, and we're going to improve those deer in another turn or so. Calcutta should fall pretty quickly. Oh, you want your spy back. And you're going to give me a luxury resource that I already have. Tell you what. Oh, can I not get... Oh, hell no. No, in that case, that's a no, my friend. You wanted 114 gold per turn if I added his other luxury resource to it. If you want your spy back, you're going to have to give me everything you have. Remember how Victoria lost the war? That's what you're going to have to do. Just to get your spy back. Shouldn't be spying on Rome, man. That's just a given. Okay, let's excavate this artifact. Your knowledge of combustion has advanced considerably. And what artifact do we have? Your archaeologist, I really cannot talk. Clotho has uncovered signs of an ancient tribal village encountered by Rome. The discovery appears to have been buried since the ancient era. After some study, it has been determined that this artifact is from Rome. Awesome. So we got basically a pila. It's a javelin, but Romans had pila. So, view great works. Okay, so it's in the Archaeological Museum in Cilium. I promise I've slept well. I don't know what is happening with my tongue. Words. Right as I say I've slept well, I look at the clock, it says 12 a.m. Huh. Hadrian's a liar. No, actually, I did. Like, I'm running on better sleep today than probably in the past week or so. And definitely in the last couple of recordings. All jokings aside. We need to remove that pin as soon as the turn cycles. Okay, delete. And then we need to send you elsewhere. Tell you what, let's go there before India encroaches on that and we aren't able to access it. Pute Oli, what do you need? Well, now we don't need to worry about buying apostles anymore, but you know what we do need more badly than we need to spend faith on anything else? We need inquisitors. We need to keep removing German nonsense. Catholic nonsense, I guess I should say, from our cities. Okay. Knowledge of steel has advanced considerably, and we now have our 2 coal that we would need to build any coal-based units. Wonderful. All right, so we're going to get some gold in production from improving this deer camp. What do you want? Joint war, Frederick Barbarossa. Ooh. That's an interesting offer, but no. Stupid. Stupid. Okay, Donald. Great Zimbabwe is 5 turns away, and that's going to give us a nice gold boost. Our gold income has actually gone down. What are you doing? I don't think so, buddy boys. I've got Inquisitors in the area, and you are not going to like what's going to happen to your units if you try and pull this crap on me right now. Oh yeah, we can totally eliminate some of their apostles with... Tell you what, let's do this. This apostle came in weakened, so killing the apostle will reduce the strength of their religion in our territory. Get him, guys. And Catholicism's strength is going to drop, and our religion strength is going to rise in this region. Now, they're going to be able to hit us back, but these Inquisitors are stronger. Thank you, by the way, to the commentator who pointed out that that was a possibility, that could be done. All right, so we don't have quite enough for another Inquisitor just yet. We will next turn. We're going to need more to help out with this. Okay, now... There's not much else to be done here for the moment, so you just go to sleep. And on that note, we're 26 minutes in. I will go ahead and cut this episode here. In the next one, I think it's pretty clear what we got to do. We've got to make sure that we drive these apostles out. They're all level 1 apostles, so we need to get them out. These Inquisitors will hopefully get promoted, and I can heal them back up. They need to heal in either the Holy City or the Holy Site. But then we can get more Inquisitors and help defend against this sudden onslaught, and then we can attack India, which I'm very excited about doing because I've been building towards it forever, right? So anyway, we're going to work on that probably in the very next episode. Not only 2 different fronts at the same time, but 2 different types of war. So it's turned into a pretty interesting little fight here as the Roman Empire solidifies its territorial gains. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes with a historical or grand strategy vibe air every single day at noon Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.